Matcha acquired. I'm ready for a day of street photography. Well, a morning. I haven't got long today, so I thought I'd show you my favourite part of London to take photos in, and that is the City of London. People, when they're photographing London, they are quite lucky because it's one of the best places for street photography, but it is big. There's tons to see, and you certainly won't cover everything in a day. But what you can cover in a day is the City of London in the heart of London. Sounds confusing. London's basically the ancient Roman capital of Londinium. Used to be a walled city, and then everything else around it didn't exist at that point. So, oldest part of the city, my favourite part to shoot, and it's very easily walkable. So, around this little area, you'll be surprised just what you can achieve photography-wise, and even better when the sun's shining like it is currently. So, let's drink this, let's shoot with this, and let's see what photos we can grab, yeah? So ideally I want a cyclist to come through this little mirror here. There's a nice bit of texture behind the mirror on the actual light, which gives a nice bit of separation. But I need a cyclist to come through. But it's so early. I think I may have got it actually. Just as I was saying, right? Just as I was saying, it's so early I might not get one. One came along. I don't usually chimp, but I'm gonna. So I like this typical archway shot, capturing someone walking through like I'm about to do, like this. Sun. It's great, isn't it? Again, older sort of buildings, older archways, cleaner lines, cleaner shapes, cobbled streets. City of London for you. Get these archways. Really, really nice. I just need to wait for someone. I might shoot from low. Just like sort of knee height and see what I can achieve. Also got to wait for a subject. Now it's still like 8 in the morning, so it's still very quiet. On a Saturday, no less. So, we'll see. I really like the shapes that the building is making on this wall here. What about the Gherkin? One of the most famous buildings in the City of London. But I want to capture someone walking up here, because you get that little bit of sun reflecting off the building, hitting the subject as well as the wall. That's the idea. Whether it happens or not, it's different. I thought that alleyway was going to have something. It didn't. No one came. I'll wait here for longer though, because I like this. So basically, London Fire Brigade knew that I was coming to take photos today. And because all of my shots are straight fire, they had to make sure, right? So moving on, we're towards Bank now. In fact, the Royal Exchange and all that is just there. But I prefer the side streets of Bank than the actual Exchange building. And this is one of them. I love this corridor. I always have. And just shooting through it with the light, the morning lights just at the other end, creates a really nice little scene. But I want someone walking on their own. But you can sort of see my vision here. You got reflection on the lower part of the walkway, leading lines to the light at the end of the tunnel. You just need someone solo to make this scene really pop. It's a very simple scene, but again, with the side streets around Bank, lovely texture and light, which is exactly what you want to make an image. Just got to wait for the right person, because the contrast is really nice. Yeah, it'll work. I thought no trip around the city of London would be complete without a trip to One New Change, but I am distraught. Look at this absolute criminal act. Look, that's my staircase. The stairs that I love taking photographs of, but it's all cordoned off. The whole thing, all the way around, which means, there's me, no one's going to be walking on my staircase. And it's all because they're breaking a little bit. Look, you see it? They're falling apart. So you can't walk on them. Which I think is really depressing. Just because they're falling apart and breaking doesn't mean that people can't walk up and down them for the sake of photography, right? You can still photograph behind it towards the M&S, but it's not ideal, is it? One thing I've yet to show you guys from One New Change is the view from the roof terrace up the top of St Paul's. Beautiful little roof terrace. It's free to come up here and you can buy yourself a drink at the Madison if you so wish. But yeah, great view of St Paul's, probably the best actually. And yeah, you can see everything else as well. You can see the whole city skyline from here. There's a pigeon in that beam of light there, and I want to capture it just as it flies off, but it's tormenting me because I've been waiting here for 5 minutes already. I don't know if I got that. I don't know if I got it. You're joking me. I got it. Finally. Do you know what? That was the most painful experience because this street smells like hell, and that little sliver of light, I don't even know if the picture's going to be worth it now. I'm doubting myself. You lot are a bloody nightmare to photograph, ain't ya? Unfortunately, the sun's disappeared. It's gone behind a blanket of grey clouds. So the sky's flat, and I've got some good photos so far, but I'm not a fair weather photographer. As much as I love shadow and shape, there is opportunity for photos in the city, all weathers. So we'll continue on for a little bit, and then I will need to head back because I haven't got long out today, unfortunately. So we'll see what last photos we can get. That sun is definitely not coming back out, so I'll see what we can get in the meantime, and then we'll end the video. Hope it's been good so far though. You ever wish you could move a car so much in your life? This car's right in the way. These shops are great though, look at them. You got the Lobstermonger, MC Enterprises, Fancy Goods. All of them really old shop fronts. And yeah, could line it up and just use these two shops, I suppose. And yeah, it could work and be something quite cool. You just need someone to match the old-timey aesthetic, I think. Back to basically where this video started, and look how that scene has changed throughout the day. Now there's no sun, there's no geometric shapes on the wall, and it doesn't look like a scene I'd even sniff at, but earlier it really was. Revisiting locations throughout a day is really important for any photographer. But as the weather's not improving, and as I've run out of time, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. As per most of my videos, I usually start in the city of London anyway, so you will see more of these scenes in future videos. Speaking of future videos, I'm going to be busy in the coming months, extremely busy. So whereas I have been for the past year and a half doing weekly videos, we're going to make it bi-weekly. So less of me, but more time for me to make these in between all the traveling that I'm doing and everything else. So more exotic places to see, just less frequent videos for the time being. It may change again, but for now, bi-weekly videos. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.